All right, our next guest says it's more important than ever to follow your dreams, whatever those dreams may be, but you have to take a leap of faith sometimes to go and do that.
Yes, you do. Brian Friedman started his career working in the management office for Ray Romano and a road manager for the legendary jazz drummer Roy Haynes, but along the way, he discovered this passion for photography and now is sought out by all kinds of celebrities, corporate leaders, and event planners. It's great to have you with us, Brian.
Thank you so much.
Brian, thank you for coming this morning.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit earlier about, your passion and the change that you decided to make. I mean, you really did take a leap of faith. Tell us about your story.
Well, first of all, I wanted to be a drummer my whole life, and I let that opportunity pass me by. So in my mid-20s, I realized that I really loved photography. I felt like I could really go for it, make a career of myself. And after Everybody Loves Raymond ended, which is something that I was working on, I realized that it wasn't the direction that I wanted to take the rest of my life in. And I was at the end, late 20s, and I realized this is my opportunity. I don't want to regret not pursuing a dream for the second time around. So I set the balls in motion, and 2 years later I left and started my own photography business.
What is it about photography that just lured you in?
It's exciting. I think for me, it takes me to places that I'd only dreamed of going. Certainly with the music, going to concerts, being backstage, meeting my favorite musicians, that's stuff that I'd only dreamed of. And this was a way for me to have access to it and also be an artist at the same time.
And we're taking a look at some of the photos that you've actually shot yourself. Did you have any people that, when you were getting ready to do this, that said, hey man, you got a decent job?
I love that picture.
Everybody said go for it.
That's really very rare.
Everybody said go for it.
To take a leap like that.
I had been shooting on the side, and I got a lot of positive reinforcement from people, and people were hiring me. And so my mentor at the time, my photography mentor, is like, this is the opportunity, you need to go for it. Digital had just started to come around, and that was also something that really was appealing to me. Working with Photoshop and working with computers was really great.
We were just looking at some of those photos, and those photos are so dramatic, and at the same time capturing some really unique looks behind the scenes.
Yeah. A lot of it is in the edit. I mean, you go and you take a lot of pictures, but the storytelling really happens in what I like to say, it's half what you shoot and half what you show. So really what I'm showing you is what my vision is and the story that I'm trying to tell, via the photographs, but it's really happens in the edit. So that's my vision, and what I'm trying to show these artists and portraying happens when I'm editing, basically.
So now you go from the job that you had before to the job that you have now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are some days that you pinch yourself and say, wait, am I actually doing what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
What's the coolest thing that you've done so far? Who's the coolest person you've seen, the coolest person?
Well, Lady Gaga is somebody who I really love and admire, and I had an opportunity to photograph her.
There she is.
In 2011 at the first iHeartRadio Music Festival, and then a few months later she played at Jingle Ball for Z100 in New York City. And I came up with this crazy idea of making her an album of photos that I had taken of her 3 months prior. I got permission to give it to her in person, and I remember just standing there with this album, sort of like an offering, and holding it out, and she went through every single page and looked at it and touched it and hugged it, and then hugged me and was like, I'll cherish this forever. And that to me, was really something. I'm like, wow, photography brought me here. And so that would be one example. Also meeting then Senator Barack Obama, who I had the opportunity to photograph as well.
Well, you not only do celebrities, you also do weddings.
Yeah, I love weddings because it gives me an opportunity to really touch people and touch their lives. When I shoot concert photos, it's great and it's really exciting. I specialize in New York City weddings. A lot of couples come from overseas and get married here, and I have the ability to change their lives through photography.
And
that's something that's
I love
really,
that last one, that shot of the bride.
Pictures are really nice.
Thanks. It's really gratifying when you can really affect someone's life through photographs, and so I have that balance by shooting celebrities and music, but then also, photographing someone's important day is really important to me.
Well, they're celebrities on their own right.
Absolutely.
That day, that wedding day.
Absolutely. Yeah, they totally are.
So if people want to sign up, to get
So I have
their
two
stuff done?
websites.
Yeah, tell us.
My entertainment website is b-freed.com, and then my wedding website is b-freedweddings.com. So it's b-freed and then b-freed weddings.com.
So I think you made the right choice.
Thanks, man. I'm having a good time.
Nice.
Enjoy your passion.
Thank you so
and
much. Thanks for having me.
all the years ahead.
That was great. Great to meet you, by the way.
Thanks so much, guys.
All right,
Okay,
let's
coming up.